isn't. This is to me
Confluence Community Action.
It's some strange kind of old boy whatever, some kind of network that I don't know. I don't know how you get on the inner circle of it. So, I know Spokane has a nice, helpful, initiative to help anybody, because we've been, not me personally, we've been trying to run a green business and personally, we're out of here. I mean, we're really, really out of here. We could get more people in Spokane probably than here.
On that note, I agree with you 100% that there's not enough attention or not enough support at scenes or organizations.
It's some kind of old boy girl club, don't belong to the right church club. I don't know. I'm an outsider. And I've been here 5 years. No, I've been here 5 years. And I feel like outsider. I want out of here. Just get me freaking out of here.
I'll tell you what.
Kathy will take their job.
Kathy and I run a green business as well. We're very proud of organic, local, supported, environmentally friendly things. And there's a lot of people that are. I'm finding more and more people, they're just afraid to speak out. They don't know, they don't have the tools available.
We got almost 400 responses to our interest survey for the Atomic Food Co.
Okay, so
they're out
you
there.
created an avenue for people to speak out, and they did. That's great. I haven't found that yet. So I wasn't even aware that you guys started until you started coming to the GA. So, I mean,
that's something I'd be interested
I'm
in.
selling, probably if I'm out of here, I'm selling a beautiful greenhouse that the builder couldn't make enough of them, couldn't sell them here.
The time is right. It's an idea whose time has come, and it's going to take off. I know it will. What we've been proposing with the Buy Local Support Made in America is a database that is organic, that has a simple submission form on our website. You go, you type in the name of the business, you type in the product, you type in some details, it submits, automatically updates the database, and then returns an HTML page, which you can query for any type of idea that you want. You want to find organic clothing, great. Organic jewelry, great.
You're talking about classified ads.
Yeah, same thing.
I mean, like with Craigslist, you can go in and you just post an ad in a category for this, and actually,
it's database driven,
and you get lots of people
you
from
type in a
Spokane,
query,
you can't get
and
anybody
it
here.
pulls from the database items that match your query.
So I posted on the forum thread for that, hey, if you know how to do that, Confluence Community Action Network wants to do that same thing, and this crunchy Facebook group that I'm in that has like 300 members or something has started a document, a Facebook doc, for that exact purpose. Okay. So the need is out there. The people that are trying to do it in their own way are out there. And what I said, there was someone Valiant, our Valiant. Yeah, so if he has the know-how to sit down with WordPress, there's one of the WordPress books has like 5 chapters, and one of them is how to create a community portal that's like classified ads. It basically says, here's how you do that in WordPress.
Well, I know how to do.
Classified ad is slightly different because it returns things in a specific category. You can't. It's set up a little differently anyway.
Well, I can go to Craigslist and I can search for a word, and it'll bring up things in different categories.
Okay.
I mean, if you ever...
It's the same type of idea.
Craigslist doesn't lock you into a category. It just, when you put your ad, you can tag it. Right. Basically, think of it as a tag, so that if I'm looking for tools, I don't have to... I can go to the tools section.
Sure. And only tools will show up.
And only tools will show up. So there's already motivation in the community to do that. There'll be a lot of support. If someone can just sit down with WordPress and just go through the steps to set that up, then bingo, it's done.
That's what I'm working on right now with Rob Guy. So we should have that operational in the next week, I'm hoping.
I have never experienced, I've lived in 8 different states in the United States, in towns as big as 9,000, 20,000, big cities, suburbs. This is the most not green, conservative, not green.
Beyond that, because I think what we're finding is that that's not true. That there's a strong.
Where are they?
They're going to the Atomic Food Co-op website and joining our Facebook group. They're out there.
Let's just Yeah, well, you know what, I have a very green house. The developer that built them couldn't sell them. And well, he still isn't, but don't sell too many of them here. And
But, you know what, I started a heating and air conditioning business, I've been in it 20
well,
years,
we're
and I couldn't sell green systems. I
John
couldn't
is in a
because
carpet cleaning business,
people
and
wanted to go with
it's
the low dollar,
green,
quick
best
installation.
you can do. They don't care about allergies, they don't care about their kids. The big thing is, you got kids, you got pets, and you want green carpet cleaning. You don't want toxic chemicals. And they don't care about their kids either.
Okay, let's get back on topic, guys. Where are we at with the point?
Don't worry, I won't be here much longer. I've been here 5 years, and it's short of being a Yankee in Birmingham, which I had absolutely, this place is so backwards, and
But if
so...
you stay, then there's more people.
No, you're a
supporting
leper. I've been a leper. Nobody talks to you. You can stand coffee. They like smell your progressiveness, and that's like you're the don't talk zone. I mean, I'd stand at a church 5 weeks. They don't talk to you. They don't say anything to you. You know.
I think we all understand we live in a very conservative area.
Yeah.
And not friendly too. That's another thing.
You do what you can do,
Yeah.
and we're here to do something.
This is a start.
And
Exactly.
so I would rather look at it from a positive
No,
point,
yeah.
and take it from there.
We've heard that before too, that this wasn't always a very conservative area.
Right.
That this once was a very democratic.
I remember in 2004 going over to the Democratic headquarters in Kennewick to pick up some signs for my yard in West Richland, and one of the gals goes, "You know, West Richland used to be a great Democratic area."
Well, let's make it that again. I think that's why we're here.
That's when the Rose Bowl was still here, right?
You know, we have the opportunity right now to organize and to create a difference in our community, and I think that's why we're all here. So let's do it. Let's figure out what it is we need to do. Let's
We'll keep
organize
it
and
simple.
find.
Keep it simple and
Exactly.
direct and
And we'll make organic products available to people. We'll make green options available to people. We'll make city councils be accountable to people. Yeah, Gandhi didn't start out with 100,000 followers at the Sea to Make Salt. He started out with one person, and he walked. So let's walk.
there you go.
Okay.
Yep.
This
thing's during the green.
I'll sit 30%. Like, by the afternoon, it's gonna be rain.
Oh, no.
Okay, Kathy, what's next? Or what's her name?
Kathy.
Kathy, what's next?
How can you stay here?
5 was there item 5 on that
It
day?
didn't work.
On that list, was there item 5 on the statement?
Still
It's
trying.
tough this time of year.
Still trying.
So much with that.
Was there
college,
item
like
5?
college
Was there
crap.
item 5 on that list?
Well, Green keeps driving me forward, so.
And they love their kids, but hell, they don't care. Toxic chemicals, we don't care. Cheap and toxic chemicals, we don't care.
And you're moved to Spokane?
I'll probably, I've been here 5 years and he's not, his green business, he needs more business and
What kind of business is it?
carpet cleaning.
Done.
Carpet, cleaning.
Any new items?
Big mouth troublemaker.
Any new items? Are you out of here?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Okay.
Anyway, talk about the 28th and let me know if we're going or what.
Oh!
Wait, hey, Glenn.
Arrive.
No.
Okay. Anyway, I have a question to start, because I wasn't here for the last GA, so I was wondering if we made any progress with the education aspect of it, the teaching and the college.
No.
J&J?
He needs work, he needs work. No work.
Hold on
Craig,
just a second. Excuse me.
Work. He
We have
needs
somebody
work.
who has
Needs
support.
work. Can't stay here without work. All these highfalutin ideas. Needs work. I've got no health care. I'm a capitalist. Gotta make more capital. Gotta go somewhere else.
All right, where were we?
So, at any rate, yeah, I think it's, I mean,
He needs
honestly.
work. He needs work. No, not work.
I understand.
We don't,
Yeah,
we wanna be able to
good luck.
continue meeting
Good
here,
frickin' luck.
but we wanna be able to
Thank you.
continue meeting here, so let's,
No,
can we just keep the level down?
he got people. No, I don't like you either. IRS.
Kathy, come sit down.
No, do you understand how hard he went out 3 weeks with a mentally challenged person handing out flyers, door to door? 3 weeks, Les. Not one person even called to inquire. Not one phone call. It don't matter you're on the internet. You get no business. Yellow, no, I want help. What do I do? Have your carpet cleaned by him, any of you. Give me his card. And you've got kids, little ones? Little dogs. Little dogs, you want toxic chemicals? He gives the lowest rates, the greenest. He loves it, and he's a perfectionist. Can't get work. It's all...
Put them on the list, the local list.
Neither one of us have health care. Shit, what's that? We don't want that.
So, obviously, being in a area that is arguably more conservative or whatever, I mean, regardless of what the political ideology is, this whole movement, from my perspective, is about education on where we're at and what we can do. And so, that's why I think there was a gentleman that was with us on Bank Day. I think he was Hispanic, I don't remember his name, but he was there with his girlfriend, and he gave us his contact information. He has connections at the college and can get us organized as far as setting up a panel, setting up presentations, and also getting teach-ins going. So I think that in combination with setting up, our permanent, whether we're doing it at the college or wherever, if we get that going, that's gonna push us through the winter big time. And I think it'll help get all of the relevant information fermented so that in the springtime we have a good educated group of people out, getting good demonstrations going and, getting us where it needs to be so that we can make some positive changes.
On that idea, my daughter came this weekend, and I was able to talk to both my daughters. Neither one of them, well, the one daughter knew about Occupy Bank Day, but she doesn't know what's going on. What she's being told, they're showing her videos in class of protesters that are beating the police. They're telling them that these people are criminals and that they're defecating, in Kennewick High School. Kennewick High School.
Okay,
They're
that's
in
where we're going to be
English class.
demonstrating.
Yeah,
That's where we're gonna
they're
be
in
demonstrating.
English class telling these kids that people are defecating on the street, that people are destroying the country, that these people are criminals and communists and anarchists, and that the police have every right to do what they're doing.
Should we check with the school too?